In 1985, Super Mario Bros. Released and a community of speedrunners was born. Each major game has its own community of runners all trying to achieve the perfect run, and while most games are fun to speedrun, there's only one game that was really made for speedrunning. In 2013, Nintendo decided to make a bold production move and created what is called the Year of Luigi. The games that came out this year were Dr. Luigi, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, and Mario & Luigi Dream Team, all having Luigi as the main focus of them. But one game that came out changed the playstyle of Mario for casual players. A sort of DLC or spin-off of New Super Mario Bros. U released called New Super Luigi U. The story in most of the game is the exact same except for a couple of things. For one, Mario is missing from the game and the fourth player is replaced with Nabbit, a character who is invincible to everything except from squishing and pips. But what really changes the game is the levels, the time, and the character mechanics. New Super Luigi U has the characters have a floaty jump like Luigi does in 3D World, and the levels are shorter with a 100-second timer. This is what makes New Super Luigi U challenging for casual players. But for speedrunners, it's a dream come true. New Super Luigi U's route consists of 18 levels out of the 82 in the game. You start in World 1, taking the secret exit to 1-2, then the secret level to World 5. After the split path has 5-2 or 5-3. Throughout the speedrun timeline, it evolves to be 5-2. Then you need to take the secret exit in 5 Ghost House to the secret level leading to World 7. And choosing 7-2 since it is much easier to run with both Nabbit and Luigi. Then taking the secret at the ghost house to the castle, then to World 8, taking the secret in the first level, then the end, stopping Bowser. But who is the first to submit a run and start the chain reaction? We start back on June 21st, 2013, where Twitch user Hard Pelican uploaded a 32:23 final time of New Super Luigi U any%. This run is the first run that has video evidence. Looking at the run for one of the first runs is extremely good. Pelican opted to use Luigi for most of the run as opposed to Nabbit. This is mostly because of the acorn suit being better for getting through levels. Some of the trickier levels such as 5 Tower and 7 Airship were optimized here and pretty much stuck till this day. However, the run isn't perfect. Most of World 1 is pretty slow with hesitation and not knowing about the hidden star block in 1-2, as well as losing the acorn suit several times and having to find it in levels. But in the end, he did get a good time. While this is a good first run time-wise, it could have been better since he missed a lot of things that could have been easy to implement into the run. And that's exactly what he did. Later that same day, he shaved time down to a 28:29, and later in August, a 28:13, fixing simple mistakes, hesitating less and using other strats like the star in 1-2 and using Nabbit just a bit more. This was the start of the speedrun's life and development, from just another speedrun to one of the shortest modern day speedruns of all time. After Pelican, the next big run was a 28:08 done by Ewaller, a mere 5 seconds faster than Pelican. So what happened that made the run so much faster than Pelican's 28:13? Take a look. To start, Ewaller uses Nabbit in World 1's secret level, to use the bottom path with the fishes, to use the incline to gain speed. Next he uses spin boosting. Spin boosting is when you spin off a vine to gain more speed than jumping. Then they go to 5-3 instead of 5-2, because you could just use Nabbit and their slopes to slide down and keep your speed. In the ghost house, they grab the star to have more speed in order to get to the door. In the Parabeta level, they use Nabbit again so they can just not worry about the piranha plants. And for the rest of the run, he just did a better job at execution overall. And then the 2808 was made.
2808, new world record. We did it.
But the question is, can it be lower? The answer is actually surprisingly simple and pretty lame. You see, at the beginning of every game, you have to watch the intro scene every time you do a run. So the moderators of the speedrun page changed the rules from starting the timer at the first movement of the character, instead of when you press OK on the character select screen. So Ewaller's 2808 was actually 2620, because the beginning clip is equal to 1 minute and 48 seconds. Who was the next person to get out a world record run? Maybe Pelican? Or maybe Nevadra, someone who's been submitting runs and getting close in top position since New Super Mario Bros. Deluxe released, with getting around 4th and 3rd. Well, there's actually someone I've been keeping dormant for a while now. His name is MchanPlayz. He's a runner that's been running since the game came out. He ran in many of the categories and is well versed in the 100% in all castles, but doesn't really touch any percent. Though, when he does, he always shaved off time to get an amazing time. And for one of his final any percent runs that he's done, he made this.
It might be an 09. I have to retime this. It might be an 09.
That's right, he got a 2609, an impressive run with a low time, and for a while, that was it. There was a goal to get a sub 26, but there wasn't anyone capable of doing it. Well, except for one person. Uvideo, another runner in the ring, got a 26 flat with losing only seconds at the final level and 5 tower, with a loss of 3.2 seconds total, meaning if he didn't miss those, he could have gotten a theoretical 2558. This gave hope that the sub 26 was possible, and that Uvideo could have gotten a 2558. Uvideo got a 2558. He had a flawless 5 tower and a near perfect Bowser's final battle, and got sub 26. But what now? Sure, we got sub 26, but can it get lower? Well, a runner from a different game decided to shoot their shot at New Super Luigi U. That person is Skippy. Skippy is a new Super Mario Bros. Wii runner who ran the game a lot and traded off world records a couple times as well. But they have an amazing time of 23 minutes and 36 seconds, with an amazing run with execution in all areas, doing amazing with skips and menu executions.
Was that record? That was a bad last hit, but was that record? Is that it?
And for a while, he was the first place holder until someone came and scooped up the gold by 1 single second. Tark. Tark is a Canadian Mario runner in a lot of games. New Super Luigi U, New Super Mario Bros. U are the main ones. But they also do some hacked games, and Cars made our national championship for some reason. But Tark is the main individual to show that runs can just get better and better. As of writing the script, he has made a 23-minute and 35-second run. It's a beautiful run. Take a look. What did Tark do to make this run and as a community make a developed run? Using tricks from previous runs such as Skippy, Mchan, and Ewaller, he used Luigi for the latter half of the run. He ditched the spinning off of vines to have a smoother and faster time, though he did hit the wall a bit jumping off the Koopa. Then later in the run, he had to slow down a bit in 5 Tower to avoid the spike ball. Then in 8-1 had a bad meteor RNG, having to wait for 2 meteors before entering the pipe. And had a bad 8-4 with having to slow down a bit, but in the end...
26.
On August 6, 2023, he got the world record. He still hasn't gotten a new world record since, and no one has gotten close, but Tark is still running. Currently, he's playing some levels in Super Mario Record 2, so go check him out. While the top players haven't been running for a while, that doesn't mean there won't be anyone new who could achieve the world record. Doesn't matter how long you've been playing, or where you end up. Sometimes, if you just have fun with it, you could even impress yourself. Let's go! Woo! Yes! Thanks for watching. I want to give a shout out to all the people in the new Super Mario Bros. Speedrun Discord server, specifically Inforcer, Uvideo, and even Tark himself for helping me with the research of this video. I also want to thank all the people's footage that I borrowed to show the development of this speedrun. Again, thank you all for watching, and hope you enjoyed the video.